As early as 2029, quantum computers will become stable enough to break current encryption with ease. That means we need to start upgrading our cryptographic footprint now to combat this future threat. Because your adversaries aren't waiting, they are harvesting your encrypted data today to decrypt it later. But how can you fix what you can't see? Cryptography discovery is difficult because there is no standard way to implement it. And almost every device in your network has it. Devices like firewalls, routers, VPN gateways, control systems, kiosks, file shares, virtualization platforms, workstations, servers, and many more. In addition to the number of system types inside and outside of your environment, cryptographic data is also distributed across your network with different protocols and formats, and different controls at every layer. Inside a single endpoint, there are a multitude of areas where crypto lives. For instance, a database server will present its cryptographic use across key stores, certificates, database files, processes, applications, operating system settings, hardware trust components, network interfaces, and identity material. And it is just as critical in OT and connected operational environments, such as payment terminals, air handlers, boilers, smart displays, industrial controllers, and other embedded systems. These all host cryptography that impacts enterprise risk. The challenge is complexity in both scalability and identification. TYCHON TQC turns that crypto surface complexity into complete structured visibility. This is accomplished through TQC's expansive coverage of a broad range of protocol support, including enterprise, network, and industrial protocol domains. It detects and captures these protocols by listening for and directly connecting to the services to interrogate them for all their available options. Every protocol has their own unique dataset. Within TLS alone, cryptography depth is significant. Protocol versions, certificate types, signature algorithms, key exchange methods, and hybrid post-quantum transitions. TQC identifies both classical and hybrid key exchange paths, including modern ML-Chem hybrids, plus certificate and signature coverage including MLDSA and related PQC-safe controls. The same depth applies to SSH, spanning stack coverage, key exchange variants, and host key posture relevant to post-quantum readiness. Even though this data comes from many protocols, systems, and collection paths, TQC normalizes findings into one common dataset. And through numerous detection techniques, TYCHON is able to cover your entire enterprise at every level, starting with an agentless remote interrogation, scanning any device with an open, reachable port. You can also perform localized scanning via the stateless utility to capture in-depth cryptography attached to software and operating systems. Finally, the passive network monitor will capture all remaining traffic, covering data in transit. All three elements can act independently, making deployment flexible and easy. It fits into tools your teams already use, with no added operational complexity. One file, distributed through your existing enterprise framework with no predependencies, no custom rollout stack, and no custom interface. To show you how TYCHON works, we will highlight Big Fix as the deployment method, but note that deployment can be completed with any existing tool. You simply place the executable on the distribution point and launch. Execution is completed on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS the exact same way. No different command for each operating system. Execution is straightforward, highly configurable, readable by any system or person, and completely auditable. Operators can see cryptographic findings and summary output in a clean, deterministic run. Results are generated in portable formats and sent to your preferred platforms. Teams can choose to push directly into Splunk and Elasticsearch for centralized reporting, or integrate into other existing operational ecosystems within your existing environment. TQC makes cryptographic inventory simple. Contact us today to find out more and see it in action.